Did you know that every year Google fields over 2 trillion searches? And every year they say that at least 15% of those search terms are brand new. Think about it. In 2019, you probably had never heard of coronavirus, and the name COVID-19 didn't even exist yet. But once the virus started to spread, pandemic-related keywords just started to spring up. Nobody could have expected the rise of search terms like how to make hand sanitizer, how to sew a face mask, how to cut men's hair, although I was doing that before the pandemic, or the rise of searches like virtual field trips or museum tours or the virtual Kentucky Derby. But most keyword research tools look at historic data. So how can you know what people are searching for right now, not what they wanted a year ago? Today I'm going to share my favorite free keyword research tool to find popular, relevant, time-sensitive, and location-specific keywords and search trends for your business. And the best part, you don't even have to touch a spreadsheet. Stick with me. Hi, I'm Meg Case-Bolts. I'm the founder of Love It First Search, where we help entrepreneurs to show up in search results and then turn those readers into leads, subscribers, and sales. Today, I'm going to be talking about my favorite free keyword research tool, Google Trends. Google Trends is amazing because it can show you kind of into the brains of your ideal client to make sure that you're showing up with language that they're actually looking for in their search results. And it can show you right now exactly what they've looked for in the past 4 hours and also what they were looking for in 2004. It can really go back in time and give you a full idea of what's happened to a trend over time. I'm going to show you how to compare multiple keyword topics and see how their trends have changed over time. I'm going to show you how to review a timeline of a specific search, and we're going to look at how people who may be near you are searching differently. And when I say near you, in your local area, I mean we could be talking at the country level, the state level, the province level, or even down to your metropolitan area. So let's get started. So here we are at Google Trends. You can find it at trends.google.com. And we're going to just kind of look up a pretty generic term so that way we can see how things have been changing. You can see that there's a search term for back pain. If we wanted to find out about the disease of back pain or the disorder or the topic, I like to generally stick to just search terms because it gives us the broadest amount of information. If you're looking for a specific topic or a specific book, it will narrow it down for you. But let's stick with that back pain as a search term. And when you're just getting started, start them all as search terms. So here's what you can see. We are seeing a slight increase over time. This is in the United States. We could look at the information globally too. So we can see, where exactly are people having back pain? Mostly the US, Australia, South Africa, some in India, and you can kind of get an idea of where are people having this problem. Now, I'm going to come back to the United States just because I see that that's one of the higher ranking locations. And we're going to look, instead of looking at the past 12 months, you can actually go back in time and take a look at the past 17 years, which is when Google started publishing this data. So you can say, in 2004, there were a lot fewer people who were having problems with their back pain, and over time it has really increased. So that's interesting. That shows that there is going to be more and more demand for information about back pain. You can also see where are people having the most back pain. So West Virginia, Kentucky, Mississippi, Tennessee, Alabama, you can kind of get an idea of where people are suffering from this condition the most. Down here, we'll also have related topics. You have ICD-10, which is apparently the International Classification of Diseases. If you're talking to physicians, you may want to write something about the ICD-10. If you're talking to general public, you may not necessarily want to write about these terms. These are some other related topics that seem to show up in search results. So when people have back pain, they may also be looking for diarrhea, or they may be looking for ibuprofen and whether or not they should use that. You can also see here back pain on the right side, back pain on the ICD-10, sharp lower back pain, pain in the right side of the back. What are some stretches for lower back pain? These are all search terms that have been showing up more recently over this time period, in this case, since 2004. If we were to look at the past 12 months instead, then we would see different rising search terms because of COVID. So people are wondering if back pain is a symptom of COVID-19 back pain. All of our queries within the past year are related to COVID, whereas our queries from before were more about general back pain or specific locations within your back. You'll also see the related topics have changed. So instead of it being this kind of medical related topics about the ICD-10 and about, comorbidities here, we're actually seeing people looking for solutions to their back pain. They're looking for mattress pads and office chairs and how to sleep and testicle pain, just shows up there sometimes. So if you're thinking about creating content around back pain, here's a great idea. Write a blog post about what's the best mattress pad for back pain, what's the best office chair for back pain, what's the best sleeping position, what's the ways that you can improve your posture. All of these related topics are content that you could write if you're trying to help people with back pain. Now, if you're wondering, are people saying back pain or upper back pain or lower back pain, Google Trends is also great for giving you that information. You can come up here to the compare section and say upper back pain, lower back pain. And that will show you, relative to each other, how people are struggling with these different conditions. Do more people have upper back pain or lower back pain? Whoa, way more people have lower back pain. And it will also break this up for you by location again. So even though we saw that overall back pain was highest in West Virginia, actually people have a lot more lower back pain in Vermont. Wonder if they're shoveling snow or something. So you can kind of speculate a little bit here, but if you were a chiropractor in Vermont, you may want to talk more specifically about lower back pain as opposed to generalized back pain. Now, we already saw our related queries for back pain, but you can also see the related queries for upper back pain down here. How to stop upper back pain or sharp stabbing pain in the lower left side of your back. So knowing that there are these specific terms that people are looking for, you can gauge this in order to create your content plan. And if you're looking locally, let's say that you are in Vermont. So now we're looking only at the traffic that's in the state of Vermont. And you can see that there's a lot of back pain and a lot of lower back pain, but very little upper back pain. So if you're talking to people in that specific geographic area, don't bother writing about upper back pain, just focus on your lumbar spine. And I have no idea why there's more lower back pain in Vermont. I hope that if you are a chiropractor in Vermont who's looking at this data, please write back and let me know. Now you know how to find the trends, but you may not actually know what to do with them. So check out this video that I did about keyword placement, how you can put the keywords into your content. And you can also download my free SEO starter kit by clicking on the link below this video. If you found anything cool in your Google Trends research, leave your realizations in the comments below this. And if this video is helpful, be sure to subscribe, share it with your friends, and hit the like button so I know to make more videos like this. See you soon.